Actually, my problem's not medical. It's psychological.
Morning, how's it going? 20 after 4. Probably can't see it, but I installed my shifter yesterday. Got all brave, jacked up the car, blocked it up, put it on jack stands, of course, because I was going to be underneath it for a while. And it was kind of a bitch. I did it without taking out the drive shaft, which was nice. She's not really warm yet, so I won't give her the fucking gusto, but it's definitely better. It is fucking short for sure. It's a nice shifter. Got reverse lockout. Easy to set up. There wasn't much to it really. Every video I watched, they did it wrong. Because I was looking at it, I was like, as I was trying to put it in as I see it in other videos, and I was like, this can't be right. Second gear still sucks, but the rest is nice. Still gotta change that tranny fluid, but back to the part of all the everybody on YouTube put theirs in wrong. Everybody that I watched. And even other ones that, you know, had a little bit more better fucking channel and better footage and stuff, didn't show anything. And shame on the website, Cooler Works. You don't even have any instructions. Some guys had instructions on paper and stuff. I was like, I didn't get any of that. Not that there was much to it, but there's a skeleton plate with the studs, and then there's a mounting plate that the actual shifter mounts to. And everybody was putting it all on top and just putting the skeleton plate through the bottom. I'm like, but that part's not even, I'm like, the mounting surface on top where the hole goes through for the stock shifter didn't even have it's open and the metal is flanged upwards. So when you put the plate on top, it'd be uneven. And then there's another piece that goes, holds the console where two screws go, that had a plate that was, the top mount bracket wouldn't even fit in between. I'm like, well, they never said anything about grinding. So I'm like, it can't be right. Even though I did cut out a middle support for the reverse lockout cable, kind of loops around behind and back, so it wasn't stressing out or getting bent or felt shitty and eventually get wore out. I figured it all out on my own, and everything went in from the bottom. And then when you put the shifter on top, there was a bit of a gap, so it just fit perfectly over top of the flanged part of the tunnel. I'm like, okay, well this has got to be the way it goes, because everything fits right. I had to get my daughter underneath. I'm like, hold this up for me underneath the car. I'm like, you gotta lay under the car. She's like, am I gonna die? I'm like, no, it's on jack stands, you're fine. And got it all flanged in. I'll have to take a couple pictures of all the fucking garbage it took out from factory, and you'll see why it was kind of a shitty setup, and all the bushings, of course, were soft and allowed play, right? So it's way tighter now. And the rest of the gears besides second, which I don't understand why second is so notchy. I'm gonna kind of chalk it up as the person before was fucking shitty at shifting first to second maybe, or maybe they fucking hooned the shit out of the car and it's fucking, those clutches in between the gears are fucked up. Who knows? But like I said, I'll get that AC Synchro Mesh 104014, I think it is, but I had it in my Amazon cart, but for some reason I was in US, and I was like, oh, it's only $33 a quart, and I needed 3 of them. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. But every time I opened my Amazon, it was like, do you want to change your address? I'm like, what do you mean I want to change my address? Because I was not in the Canadian Amazon. Figured it out, because I was like, where's all my shit in my cart and all my previously bought stuff? And I seen at the top right, it was in US funds. I was like, fuck. So I put it in Canadian funds, and now it's $53 a quart. I'm like, god damn. But I think that's still, I don't know what the Royal Purple and the Amsoil, but everybody goes like a little, like that AC Delco Synchro Mesh, and then a little bit of Ceratec in there, which is, fuck, who makes that? God damn it, it's the same as the shit I buy for my fucking engine all the time too. My Moss 2 anti-friction, which is extra additives because they take out all the minerals from the oil, right? So you don't have a lot of the extra minerals. So I always put in additive, give her the best chance, because engine oil these days sucks. So super cool, I got that done. Of course, I woke up at 12, tossing and turning. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to shift some gears in my car. Still has rev hang. I'm looking into getting a tune. I sent a message to a guy here in town. They might be able to do it, but I don't know what the technology is here in Red Deer, because you need to crack the ECU, and no one's really done that yet, supposedly, according to the internet. So, besides the guys in Korea. So you gotta ship your ECU to Korea, or buy a whole nother ECU and get them to program that, and then you have 2 ECUs. So if you ever want to go back, great. But I would rather have some form of dyno tune set for my elevation, like here in Red Deer, which, you know, it's not that much elevation really, but it'd be a lot different than Korea. And all the reviews were like, yeah, it's chunky for sure, it's notchy, which it is, but it's pretty good. Take a little while to get used to, maybe. But yeah, definitely smoother on the 3, 4, 5, 6. Another thing I need to get done before winter comes is get the limited slip diff. So I was gonna try to find like a used one, but kind of running short on sources to find that shit, so I might just bite the bullet and buy a brand new one. From what I've seen from Hyundai, it's like $1,300, but I don't know if that's like the whole pumpkin and everything. I'm like, maybe I could just find just the innards. That would be great. I can phone around to all the like junkers, but this takes so much time. Tried like finding it online, and there wasn't a whole lot. I found it at one time not that long ago. They're like, yeah, we got one, and then now I can't find that post again on Kijiji. It doesn't exist, so I'm like, shit. Should have grabbed it because it was like $350. They even had Brembo brakes and all that stuff, so like the R-Spec and I think the GT has Brembo, different suspension, limited slip rear end, and I think it has different seats, but I'm like, they're not even that much, they're just different color. Not a big deal to me. I'm like, I'm fine with the seats I have, even though I don't love them, they're alright. But yeah, limited slip diff, and maybe change the rear end mounts, or of course, too soft. We'll change those when I change the pumpkin, if I do that before winter hits, because it's just way nicer for sliding around when you got limited slip versus fucking one tire fire. But anyways, going in today, I was supposed to take some stuff to CHD for 9 a.m. in Wetaskiwin, but instead he's like, phones me later. He's like, can you be in Fox Creek for 10 a.m. with C-Ring? I'm like, that's a little bit more work, but okay. So it's flat panels, so they're laid laid out on the trailer on just a little stand in the middle that supports it. We'll secure them and get ripping down to there. He's like, it's on that hailed out low boy. I'm like, well, fuck. Because my trailer's loaded with stuff from CHD, which, you know, whatever. I'm like, it's different when it's picked on. It's already loaded and ready to go, so it's not like I can sucker on. Get some hooning in, maybe? Huh. Motherfucker. Well, judging by the rust, that would indicate that those have been broken a while. My last job ended abruptly when the fucking suspension collapsed. We were out on the fucking trout. Yes, they already got it all fucking flanged up. No. Still working on it. Huh. That's this. There's a special word for that? Motherfuckers, look at shit. Look what's going on over here. .102 getting some fucking love. Whoa. It's gonna be like a new truck. Lid check. Oh, and I gotta put on some fags. As the sun is coming up, usually the swing outs would have flags on them, but I'm lucky enough to get the trailer without one. So we'll put some of these on. Or can I put bungees? I prefer bungees because I know they'll be there all day. Ugh. Oh, you know what else I didn't do is put this on. Oops. My bad. I did all the other important stuff like tying it down. Nice. How's everything looking here? Tight, tight, tight. They were nice enough to leave me a load of gravel. Well, that's got to be tightened. I'm like, why wouldn't you sweep the trailer off before you load it? It's way easier. Please and thank you. But, you know, no time for that. Just got to get her loaded and get out of there. Oh, this does have flashy lights. I'm seeing them now. Wonder if they work. Tie it up a little better. Do 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 do. Yeah, like, I gotta go by the scale, so it doesn't give me warm fuzzies. You know what I mean? It's hard to fucking broom that shit off. Oh, if I put this here, it's gonna cover those lights. Shit. Can I put it on here? I'll have to get some more bungees to do it. Where's the switch? This is another thing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is it supposed to be for the license plate? Super annoying that nobody ever has any time to do fucking some of the shit they're supposed to do on a daily basis. So that part sucks. This thing is fucking, this is probably the ugliest. They work. Oh, holy shit. Only had 3 empty hubs this morning, so fingers crossed that it fucking gets there and back. Well, if it gets there, it should get back. Just in case the scales are open, dot your I's and cross your T's. Sounds like my step rattle is coming back again. 9 degrees today, you know, we're into September almost. Could have centered that a little better, not so close to the hole up there. You know, if we get this loaded fast, we can go drink beers. Get that one on the other side. That one's good. That one's good. Using these hand ratchets. Fuck. Not enough tail to do it the way I want to do it. Let's do this. Might not stay. If it comes out and eats tires, it's gonna suck. Should tape it. That one's staying. Now it's daylight, I'll be able to see what's going on a little better. But these are, so that's what's on top of all this. all the candy cans and stairs. Everything's looking good up here. And these are all the clamps that hold it together. Looks like it's a new rig up, but yeah.
The point is, we couldn't do our job if it weren't for you guys doing all the paperwork, answering the phones, all that stupid shit that we don't like to do.
All the gunfights, all the car chases, all the sex we don't want to have with women, but we have to, all due to what you guys do. Thank you.
And we do it again and again.
Hey, you shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet. You hear me? You hear me?